Welcome to Hauntcore Vault. If you are ready for horror tales, you are in the right place. If you are new, please subscribe to the channel. I'd love to know where are you from and what time you are watching. Let's begin. We'd been friends forever. The kind of friends who could waste whole nights just drinking cheap beer and playing the same video game we'd played 1,000 times. That night was no different. We laughed, we cursed at the screen, we talked trash. Nothing special, just another night. When it got late, he stood up, grabbed his jacket, and I remember him saying, "All right, man, I'll see you tomorrow." I walked him to the door, watched him step out. That's what I told everyone. That's what I told the cops. He never made it home. I said I was the last one to see him alive, and technically that's true. They all looked at me like I was holding something back, like I wasn't telling the full story, but I swore I told them everything. Thing is, everything leaves out a lot, because he never really left my house. There'd been an argument, stupid, petty, something about money he owed me or maybe a girl. We'd both had too many beers to remember what started it. But I remember the way he laughed in my face, like I was a joke, like I'd never be more than his shadow. The laughter cut off when the bottle hit him. One second he was standing, the next he was on the floor, and I knew from the silence that he wasn't getting back up. Panic doesn't sound like screaming. It sounds like nothing, just quiet, while your hands do things your brain doesn't want to think about. I dragged him. I pulled up the floorboards. I buried what was left of my best friend beneath the place we used to sit and play. So yeah, I was the last one to see him alive, but I was also the last one to see him at all. And every creak of these floorboards reminds me that he never really left. He's still here, always will be. It was supposed to be an easy night, just a couple of hours, watch some TV, put the little one to bed, maybe raid the fridge. I'd babysat for them before, no problems. The kid was asleep by 9. I curled up on the couch. Next thing I knew, I was waking up to silence. Not the good kind, the kind that makes your stomach drop. I checked the bedroom. Empty. Toys on the floor, blanket crumpled, window cracked. Gone. I called the parents, I called the cops, told them everything, that someone must have broken in while I dozed off, that I didn't hear a thing. I swore I'd only closed my eyes for a minute. The police searched the house, the neighborhood. They found nothing. No footprints, no fingerprints, no forced entry. Just absence. A child who vanished under my watch. Everyone looked at me with suspicion. Everyone thought I knew more than I was saying. And they were right. Because the truth isn't that someone broke in. It's that no one did. The child never left that house. I'd had a bad day, my parents screaming at me before I even got there, texts from friends reminding me how unwanted I felt, and then the baby started crying, not once, not twice, but over and over, like the sound was drilling straight into my skull. I picked her up, bounced her, begged her to stop, but she didn't, she wouldn't, and something in me just cracked. I carried her to the bathroom, ran the faucet, held her tiny body under the water until the screaming stopped. The silence was worse. When I finally moved, I staged it, opened the window, messed the blanket, told myself if I acted scared enough, they'd believe me. A kidnapping, a break-in, anything but the truth. So when I told the cops the child was gone, I wasn't lying. She was gone, from them, from the world. But she never left that house. She's still there, in the water, in the silence, in my hands.